Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is John Leakopoulos, and I'm the best man.
Yes, you are.
And we are here tonight to celebrate the wedding of Jimmy Leakopoulos and Hannah Leakopoulos. It's easy to pronounce. I'll just get the mandatory announcements out of the way. Wishing wells have been conveniently placed at every exit, including the fire escapes, so there's no excuse. The bridesmaids are all looking really pretty. The groomsmen are also looking pretty. It's amazing what a bit of makeup and the right lighting will do. But of course, we all pale in comparison to the beautiful bride. Hannah, you look incredible. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes.
It's all about you, isn't it? No one asked me how long it took to get into this suit. Today has turned out perfectly. And economically, which is a large part thanks to Jim's budgeting. When they started planning this wedding, Jimmy was pretty concerned about cutting costs and saving money, which is not like him. I'd hear the discussions and he'd say things like, Hannah, we don't need electricity to have a nice wedding. And at the reception, do we really need toilet facilities? I mean, Albert Park Lake is just outside. Think of all the money we'll save. But as all good couples do, they compromise. And they did so in a way that didn't break the bank. For example, a few of Jim's cost-cutting measures that were included in tonight's celebrations. I'll just mention them, and you probably should know, but please don't touch any of the floral centerpieces as they've been sold for a funeral tomorrow. Another one is the groomsmen are all sharing the same pair of shoes. And we'll be auctioning off the wedding dress later tonight. So, since as long as I can remember, Jim has always been like a brother to me. There aren't many memories of my time with Jim that I haven't repressed. But I did promise him I wouldn't tell any embarrassing stories, but I think this one kind of toes the line between heartfelt and embarrassing pretty well. So there was this one time, I got a call from Jimmy after midnight asking me to pick him up from a brothel in Frankston. Getting signal to stop. Sorry. Well, I mean, on a night like tonight, it's only appropriate that I talk at length about Jimmy's many ex-girlfriends. Some of whom were nice enough to come tonight. I see them lurking in the back. No, Jim and Hannah found each other in high school and there was no other. Which was either very lucky or they gave up very quickly. In the time that I've known Hannah, she's become like a sister to me. Which is why I find it so disturbing she's marrying my brother. No one else seems fazed. Now I'll say a few words in Greek for the older relatives. Souvlakis panakopita zova. Anyway. I'm honoured to be the best man, but looking around the room tonight, I don't think I had much competition. I'm the best man. I assume there's a plaque or a gift certificate or something, because otherwise this is just an empty title with a price tag. No, Hannah and Jim, I've had the best time being your best man because I didn't have to do very much. The Greek word for best man is kumbaro, which sounds a lot like the Greek word for money box, kumbaras. Because I'm pretty sure most Greeks see their kumbaro as a kumbaras. But I've got it off pretty lightly, so thank you for that. When I was reminded that I had to give a speech, I didn't know what to say. How could I find the right words to gracefully express the delicate, nuanced emotion of love and the sanctity of marriage? So I took to Google. And after several hours lost in puppy videos, I remembered what I was doing. And I thought, hey, let's just go back to basics with St. Paul's famous letter to the Corinthians on love, which they say at every wedding, except for the Greek ones, or if they do, who can tell? So I'll just read out the Paul. Oh no, I actually found St. Paul's first draft to the Corinthians on love, and I thought that was much more interesting. So I'll read that out tonight. Order of Corinthians. Love is patient. Love is all right. Take two. Love is patient unless it's hungry. Love is kind unless it's tired. It does not envy. It does not ask you why Emily Sampson likes so many of your Instagram pictures. Or whether or not we need another European pillow set. It is not proud, it is just very seldom wrong. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Like that time 3 months ago when it asked you to empty the dishwasher, but you said you had to go to the gym. Or that other time when you said everything was fine, but it was really something to do about the dishwasher thing. So what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. St. Paul was a forward-thinking man. I think those words ring true even in today's modern age. Hannah and Jim, I wish you all the very best in your lives. As you both know, I don't share my emotions very easily, but here in front of 100 of our closest friends and family and another 80 people I've never met, I definitely feel comfortable to start sharing my innermost workings of my heart. Giga used to say, and I assume she still does, that brothers are like fingers in a hand. And like most things Giga says, I don't know what she's talking about. All I know is, Jimmy, you're my younger brother, but I always look up to you. Hannah, you're nothing short of a blessing, and I'm so glad you found each other. I mean, honestly, you two found each other quicker than you can find a cab in Melbourne. But if you could indulge me and stand. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now start the bidding on this fairly warm, mature wedding dress. I'll start us off at $2,500. To your good health and prosperity, all the best. Nazisate, God bless.
Nazisate. Oh, Matt.